Hi guys, as you can see I'm working on my transport again for the umpteenth time. This time I actually hope I can finish it. This thing is going to learn me about sanding, at least. I'm going to... Oops, a bit too much down there. So the idea with this is I will completely cover this from here to here in filler, and then gonna sand it off smooth. Then I'm gonna put on I had it a minute ago. Where the hell did you go? Nah, I had it in my bedroom. Okay, I'm gonna cover it with masking tape. Draw lines across like this. Then I'm going to pull the tape off, lay it down on a piece of paper, and then I'm going to scan it in my computer. Then I'm going to make the how should I say, build up the new contours up here. So I just draw the lines where the panels will end, like here. A few steps along the way, because as you can see here, they pretty much bend all the way when you flatten it out. You see what I mean, hopefully, in the, when I'm finished. If I finish. And I'm not worried about running out. I got one more here, and I think I have I got glue up the wazoo anyway. So I got 1, 2, 3, almost 4 tubes left. And these I bought when my more should we say, when my last toy store went belly up. They actually had a bit of RC stuff and a lot of model stuff as well, so I bought all the filler tubes they had and pretty much all the glue, more or less, last day. So I knew it would come in handy. So I know there's probably some better putty to do this, but I figured I got it, why the hell don't I use it? So I'm gonna have to sand that down a bit, but for now I'm just gonna let it be like that. This stuff dries pretty fast, so I have about, once I squeeze it out of the tube, I can work with it maybe half a minute before it starts to get brittle. Now hopefully when I put down tape I can hold it up to the light and then draw the lines, because the filler will only go where the old grooves went. So now that starts to dry on me, so that's an indication to stop work with it. And get some more. This wide, actually this is a cutting knife, but it's my spackle right now. So I mean I have two workshop sculpting tools, but let's face it, they're too small for this book. Some more. And when you finished with your work, let this dry at least overnight. For modeling craft work, well, craft work my ass. There. And I can show you having this sitting on the shelf for a few months now, well, almost a year. But this one's used this on this, and I see here a few holes I need to fix in. I need to, yeah, I got something here as well, but this is the underside, so patience, sanding, patience and sanding and you get what you want. So this dries, I think it takes about, surface dry 30 minutes. You want to be sure, wait overnight. And when sanding, I should do wet sanding, but number one, I'm not too experienced at it, and I said number one. Number two is I'm lazy. As we all can be when it comes to models sometimes. Now to sand, I have these sanding sticks, as I call them, and then I have 4, 6 and 1200. I need to get some 300 paper because this one is going to be a bit cranky to get smooth. So unfortunately this week I'm actually going to order a model, so I won't be buying it this week. Well, it's Saturday now, so next week. Now, I can work with this longer if I want. All I need to do is take a bit of glue and work it in. But, well, and the reason I'm not working on the Falcon is I just gave it a final undercoat. Well, not undercoat, but I gave the underside its final coat, and next step is to seal it in with vanish, and I'm gonna wait at least until this evening or tomorrow to do that, even though I could probably do it now, but I want the paint dried, so. And I made my, as you saw in a previous video probably, I made my engine exhaust cutting steel. So probably by the time this gets put up, I have it, because I leave it in the mailbox and Dad picks it up on Monday morning when he goes to work. So hopefully I have it by either Monday evening or Tuesday. So by the time this comes up, I have already done this. Okay, now this one's more or less putted all over. So, yeah, that's probably the biggest mistake you do sometimes, work with your fingers, but it's the best tool you have, so that's why people cut themselves sometimes when they work with the hands. Let's see, it's still rolling, and we are we? I just saw a number. Yeah, 6 minutes left. So let's remove these. And I've actually noticed this is Humbrol's, and the new toy store, they have models, and the only extras they have, they are for Games Workshop. So I've been nagging on the guy to start checking this. However, the supplier for Sweden just quit on them, so they're in the process of getting a new one. Actually, I think it's the general importer that quit. So none in Sweden are getting Humbrol right now. We don't need to stink up the place more than necessary. Not that it will do much difference, but I'm putting this inside my paint box. And we actually going to put back the YouTube builder. whoops, not sit on it. Yeah, I forgot. This one was going this way. Lay there and look stupid. Anyway, we're almost up to 29 minutes, so this was another segment I'm going to probably just fast forward.